Hi everybody, what's up? I am Lady Stars and Fire. My real name is Michelle Espinosa, and here's the weekly healing messages for November 5th through the 11th. Now, please check out Otherland Dreams. It is my new show. It's a podcast show that I do every Tuesday night on FXBG Public Radio. I do it with the Hill Hippie. But the reason I'm telling you that also right now is because typically you all are used to me giving you the full astrology in the healing messages. And I'm going to kind of back away from that a little bit. I'm going to start putting some more of that over on the show. So you'll be able to get the in-depth idea of the astrology and all of the aspects over on Otherland Dreams. I'm going to give you like a slammed out version in the healing messages so that I can try to make them a little bit shorter so that easier for you to watch and you can get in, find out this information and get back out and on with your life. I don't want to have to waste all of your time with so much information. I just want to make it easier for you. Now, with that being said, sorry, hair in my mouth. With that being said, I am gonna go into the astrology a little bit, but like I said, I'm just gonna bang out the important parts. And then I'm going to give you the ruin cast, as well as let you know with all of these planets that are moving, there is so much health situations that are going on, which you may not realize, because a lot of people don't want to realize, or just don't realize, that the way the planets move actually has a lot to do with your own health care. And I'll come back for that in a minute. But Spirit is telling me this week, point blank, I will not go quietly into the night. No, baby, that's ego. Soul is saying, I am the sun and I am the light. Point blank. I am the sun and I am the light. That is soul, and I will not go quietly into the night is your ego. Do not confuse them, because this week, as the planets are making their shift, and probably next week, it's a lot of whispers and ashes is what I'm being given. Reminders of nostalgia and things that are of the past, and reviewing it. Whispers and ashes. Stuff that's dead, stuff that's not here anymore. It may be here because you still allow it to be here, but it has everything to do with the fact that Venus is still in retrograde and Libra on top of Ceres, okay? Ceres is where you have your threefold theory. Ceres is where all the nurturing either is or shows you where it's lacking. Ceres is too close to home feelings often. So Venus is kind of really in retrograde in her feels right now, but she's in her feels and let me try new shit ways. And is that necessarily smart? Only you know if the decisions you're about to make are smart ones. Okay? Like I said, I will not go quietly into the night is ego. And I am the sun and I am the light is soul. Where are you making these decisions? Because like I said, Venus is in her field. She wants to make changes. She's trying to come out and making these changes. She's asking you, what are you going to do? And why are you going to do it? And how and what do you want to do about it, basically? And the question here is as you're setting these new foundations, is it going to be your saving grace, and are you doing it in vain? Right there is the key. Is it going to be your saving grace? And if so, are you doing it in vain? So let's understand a little bit about this week. You've got Jupiter coming home to Sagittarius. The way I see Jupiter is the big daddy of our solar system. He's the big daddy. He's the higher knowledge. He's the higher abundance. He's the magnet. He's amplification. And he's walking in the door after not being able to be home for 12 years, and the first thing he gets is the nagging ex-wife of Mercury, which is now in retrograde. Who is not retrograde. Mercury hasn't gone in retrograde yet. Mercury is in shadow, in Sagittarius. So before Big Daddy even gets the door open, here comes nagging ex-wife going, what the fuck? Why is this? And I want the answers, and I want them now. Well, Jupiter doesn't have the answers just yet, baby. Jupiter's got to get in and reassess the situation, okay? And this is what I'm talking about. Venus is wanting to make these changes. Only you know soulfully if they're the right changes for you, or if at the end of the month Jupiter is going to be going, Stupid, what was that about? Okay, this is what I'm saying. Right now, are you making, saving grace changes that are in vain or not? It all has to do with soul and ego. And Mercury in retrograde is in over communication, evaluating the shadows, and trying to give things chances that maybe don't deserve them. Okay? And Jupiter's going to have to smack Mercury around too. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying anything about, spouses and abuse or anything like that. I'm just saying planets deal with each other in specific ways. You've got Jupiter, the big daddy of the solar system, where all the abundance is, all the higher knowledge is, coming into where I see that ninth house as where we come our closest to our higher selves. And Mercury is in shadow. Mercury is full on in darkness, questioning everything about everything and wanting some freaking answers. And Jupiter's going to have to lay down the law and put his foot down and go, no, mama. No, mama. Listen up. Let me help you see the truth. Because he's not going to be able to see it until he sees the truth, okay? So you got to remember also, while Venus is going through all of this retrograde energy of wanting to try these new things, she's got a sextile going on with Jupiter. With Mars. Jupiter is, damn it. Mars and Venus are having a sextile. Mars is finally at the energy of going, dude, can I just get some action? Point blank. I just need some action. I want to hit it. Can I hit it? Anything. Can I hit it? Please, please, please. This is where Mars is at. Mars wants action. It's a hot, powerful, passionate action energy. Full of fire. Either it's wanting to let its aggression out or its courage out. It's wanting to try something new or it's wanting to just get sexual somehow with somebody. Can I hit it? Please. Can I get some of that? Can we try some of that? That's where Mars is. Speaking with that Venus energy may give it the energy of wanting to take those chances and go those directions. But they're squaring Jupiter. And Jupiter's like, I don't know, man. I don't know if that's going to be so good for you in the long run. This is why I said it will not go quietly into the night. Or I am the sun and I am the light. Evaluate this soulfully and make sure that you're not giving yourself some bullshit. Okay, your runes for this week is Isa. It is ice, stillness, self-control, your own mastery, self-mastery. It is needing to work with both intense consideration and detachment in order to sift your way through Isa properly. La Goose speaks to us of our life force within our water element. It is our emotional, our creativity, and our spiritual energies. It is the unconscious depths of self. It is renewal, surrender, and let go, because it is the healthy power of renewal itself. Release, surrender, and let go. Do not forget you have a new moon this week. So this is, like I said, it's all about setting new foundations. Are you properly setting these foundations, or are you setting them in vain? Basically, you've also got the North Node, which is going, not the North Node, all nodes, both. The North and the South nodes will be moving on the 17th. So next week, you are still trying to decide if the snapshot that the universe is taking of you this month to build its manifestation on is a snapshot you want the universe to have. And if not, it's time to correct that picture and make sure you're giving it the right one. Don't get sideswiped by the little bit of confusion that's going on with Mars and Mercury and Mars and Venus, as well as Mercury's shadow. Mercury's shadow has got you a little bit in confusion about what is right and what is wrong, and Jupiter really needs to correct that when he gets in there. So follow your heart, follow your soul. Don't let the ego talk you into shit that you know is not any good for you. Long story short. Now, like I said, there is health situations that go with the planets as they move. And they are loaded right now because of all of this going on. Not to mention geomagnetic storms. And that energy, that's a whole nother thing. But, I mean, I'm pulling off of what I posted on Facebook earlier. So that you can see what I'm talking about. With Jupiter moving, it could be your kidneys. You may be feeling all kinds of energies. Sorry, let me get back to where I started. You may be feeling all kinds of energies being shaken up within your chakras, within your body, and this has to do with these planets moving. So I'm going to start actually off with Uranus. With Uranus, this could deal with your nervous system. It could deal with your respiratory system. It could deal with your bronchial tubes, your lungs, your breathing, your throat, your neck, your vocal tract, your head, your face, your eyes, your brain. It also could be with your thyroid gland. It could be with your diaphragm, with your trachea, and some things I can't even pronounce. It is also could be dealing with your aura and possibly asthma. As we move into Jupiter, Jupiter is speaking to your kidneys, your liver, your thighs, your feet, your reproductive system, your sexual organs, your bowels, you, other things I can't pronounce as well. It's also your physical growth and how your body clears the toxins out. With the north and south node moving, this is also speaking directly to your heart, your chest, your spine, your spinal column, your stomach, your upper back, your ankles, your circulatory system, your feet, your toes, your lymph nodes. You have every reason in the world, if you're working on your own soulfulness, for these chakras to be coming open or showing you where these blockages are, and for this work to be happening. So truthfully, babe, you have every reason to feel a little bit like shit, to feel like you've got the flu or just off and feeling just funky. But I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you all the energies that it could be hitting. If by chance you think you need to visit a doctor, yes, my love, go do so. I'm not a doctor. But if the doctor says there's really nothing wrong with you, it just might be the planets making their moves within your body and helping you figure out what you need to do about you. I love you. Bye, everybody.